Tuesday, November 1st, is Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. The Day of the Dead serves as a memorial celebration to recognize and honor loved ones who have passed away to ensure that they are never forgotten. Known in English as Day of the Dead, this holiday has indigenous Mesoamerican origins and is among the oldest continually celebrated holidays in the Americas. This year, in partnership with the Minnesota Council of Latino Affairs and Neo Murales de Mexico, artist Monica Vega and Flor Soto will create and install the first ever Altar de Muertos, or community altar, for Days of the Dead at the Minnesota State Capitol. The altar will be on display to the public from November 1st to the 13th. The altar will serve to highlight and represent the cultural traditions of Mexican and Latin communities in Minnesota, creating a space for a remembrance of loved ones and offering a space for community healing. The Minnesota Council on Latino Affairs, or MCLA, is hosting a press conference and celebration on November 1st at 10 a.m. to showcase the Altar de Muertos. MNssure's open enrollment. Open enrollment for 2023 private medical and dental insurance through the MNsure Marketplace is open November 1st, 2022 to January 15th, 2023. And here are some things Minnesotans can do to get ready. First, you can compare plans to check out coverage options. People who need help with the application and enrollment process can make an appointment with a MNsure certified navigator or broker. People who are new to MNsure can gather information that they may need to fill out the application. And people who already have a MNsure online account can make sure that they are ready to log in. The African American Child Well-Being Advisory Council. The Minnesota Department of Human Services, Child Safety and Permanency Division's African American Child Well-Being Unit, AACWB, is establishing an African American Child Well-Being Advisory Council to help develop and implement prevention and family preservation strategies to keep children from entering foster care and support families staying together. The Council invites people interested in learning more to join the in-person informational workshop on Thursday, November 3rd, from 6 to 7:30 at the Rondo Community Library. For more information, reach out to the African American Child Well-Being Advisory Committee consultant at this information here. Immigrant and Refugee Job and Resource Fair. The Minnesota Department of Employment and Economic Development, DEED, Career Force, and their partners are hosting the Immigrant and Refugee Affairs Career and Resource Fair on November 3rd from 1 to 4 p.m. at Career Force in St. Paul. The event will feature over 20 employers and community resource providers. DEED seeking community reviewers. The Minnesota Department of Employment and Economic Development, also known as DEED, is looking to recruit about 100 community members to serve as grant reviewers for competitive workforce development grant programs during the fall of 2022 and winter of 2022 and 2023. DEED is seeking reviewers who can dedicate 20 to 40 hours to read grant proposals over the course of 2 to 3 weeks. Grant reviewers will read approximately 6 to 12 proposals during November and December. Proposals are generally 12 to 15 pages in length, with additional supporting and budget documents that should also be reviewed. DEED will provide a small stipend to community reviewers who meet the eligibility requirements, complete training and review on time, and complete the required process in order to receive payments. Launch Minnesota grants. The 2021 Minnesota Legislature reauthorized the Launch Minnesota Grant Program in its special session, funding the program at $1.5 million for each of the fiscal years of 2022 and 2023. Launch Minnesota Innovation Grants target the most promising, innovative businesses and technology in Minnesota. Launch Minnesota is working to support Minnesota startups and entrepreneurs who are solving problems and growing our state's innovation ecosystem. You can look online at the Launch Minnesota website for more information.